At just 21 years old, Alex Hashash was managing 15 staff older than him and 18,000 hours of temporary nurses working every single week.
Managing maybe about 15 people at the age of 21.
He spent over a decade building high-performing offshore recruitment teams across 3 continents. And he's learned exactly what separates the founders who make it work from those who give up after 6 months of hiring someone offshore.
I always remember answering that phone at 3 a.m. and that ringtone was traumatic.
He worked in healthcare recruitment. 365 days a year you are on call in that market. Weekend rotas and a phone you'd go to bed with and answer before sunrise. But he didn't just manage offshore teams from a distance. He moved to India for 8 months to build one from scratch.
That is definitely not easy, sleeping during the day and getting your body into that habit. A lot of people were trying it, but maybe didn't really succeed. But I know at least for us, we were one of the first.
Most founders dabble in offshore. They hire one person remotely and see if it works. And then they usually blame the model if it doesn't. Alex took the opposite approach. Now, when it comes to offshore hiring, everyone wants the cost savings, but not many people want to invest the time in appropriate training.
Going down the offshore route, you've got to be in it long term because you've got to trust that there's great talent anywhere.
He's watched recruitment founders make the same mistakes.
If someone makes a mistake or something, it's just really easy to blame them because they're so far away. But if that was a colleague on your desk, would you be as harsh? I don't think so.
Alex believes that the problem isn't the talent across the world, it's the leadership. So building offshore teams isn't a plug and play process.
You need strong leadership when it comes to implementing the offshore, and you need the buy-in from the people because
get it wrong and you waste months, your local team might resent it, and your offshore hires churn. But if you get it right, you unlock something that most agencies never will.
At the peak during COVID, probably had about 120 staff. Most of that was in South Africa. That first employee then gains all that knowledge. They will then share that knowledge with the next employee, and that will really allow there to be the culture.
Alex doesn't believe in shortcuts, he believes in systems. Promotional targets, probation targets, daily handovers, and clear career paths.
Yep, shouldn't be late anymore, or whatever they need to hear. But I do it with genuine care, because I guess depends how you raise them, that's how my mum raises me.
So Alex has a decade of offshore leadership across UK, India, South Africa, and East Africa. Teams that have scaled to 120 people plus. And he's got a playbook for building culture across time zones. In this episode, we reveal how this works if you're ready to commit.
Everyone might decide to follow a different process, but at least from my experience, I know what works.
Alex, like me, treats the offshore model like a competitive advantage. That is the difference. So this is a brand new episode of the RAG podcast with Alex Hashash on how to build recruitment teams offshore that actually work.